Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of BossFM Evening News with your host, Jesse.
And your boy, Bryson.
It's the start of the week, and it's on Monday, so what better way to start your week than your two boys coming at you? So let's get it.
Wake the streets up. Okay. Wake the streets up. Okay. Come on. Okay. Wake the streets up.
My boy Bryson, how you doing, my man?
It's always good, man. How about you?
I'm doing good. Same over here. You know, got to be in the house before like 10 and can't get out before after 5. Lockdown in California. We got a packed show for you guys, so let's just get right into it. In the most unprecedented location that could happen where violence is really uncalled for, 2 people were stabbed and killed in the San Jose church where they house homeless people. Multiple stab wounds at Grace Baptist Church in San Jose, California on Sunday night, according to the San Jose Police Department. Last night in the Grace Baptist Church in San Jose, California, 2 homeless people were killed after multiple stab wounds. There was no service at this time when they were letting homeless people stay at night due to the cold that is happening out in San Jose. So this church service, they have certain housing for these homeless people, and they have like a max capacity due to COVID and also the limited space that they have as well. But because of this, what happened, I don't know what the altercation was. There was no service when this was being held at the time of the stabbing, police said, and added that homeless individuals had been brought into the church when it was cold, like I said earlier. But it is unfortunate and really, it's really odd in the location that it really happened. You think of church, you think of holy match.
Yeah, man, that's just horrible, especially like with them already being in a sad situation. That makes it even worse. So, but moving on to even worse news. In Gwinnett County, 21-year-old Justin Luss has been charged with 3 counts of felony murder. It didn't stop there, as he was also hit with 3 counts of aggravated assault and 3 counts of possession of a firearm during commission of a felony. Luss was captured Saturday night near the crime scene, and not much later, he was booked in the Gwinnett County jail. They found one man suffering from a gunshot wound as he was expedited to the hospital where he died. Police found 2 more men dead inside their home as they were identified as the victims: Eugene McLean, 45, Stephen Finch, 33, and Robert Calaway, 64. McLean and Calaway, which ended as a sad day for the young man as police try to find a motive behind his actions. It's just a shame, like, you got 3 murder charges going down on your head, man, and you 21 years old. You might not never see daylight again, so that's just some things to think about before you be out here just doing stuff, man.
In other news, the Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD, as for short, has reported that they have more homicides than they have ever had in the last decade. The Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD, has reached over 300 homicides for the first time in a decade. This is reported by the police department on Sunday. The grim milestone comes as the city, like many others nationwide, continue to grapple with COVID-19 and all of the social and economic fallout. This amount of homicide cases that have been happening was then responded by a tweet by LAPD where they say, a number we have not seen in over a decade, 300 homicides in a year. Senseless violence and tragic loss of life. Our people are doing everything they can to stop the violence, but we need your help. If you have any info, report it. You can remain anonymous. This was just tweeted right after there was a report about the latest death of a 17-year-old boy who was shot riding a motorcycle near his house. There's different areas of Los Angeles, just to give you guys a quick hint. Whatever you see in the movies is really not exactly how Los Angeles is really portrayed. Los Angeles, what you see in the movies is mostly of the real estate areas, Beverly Hills, Santa Monica, any of those places that are much of the luxurious spots. But then you go more into the city or downtown. Downtown isn't really as good as it is. And you get more of the rural spots, Compton, Watts, all those areas. Those areas do have less resources for officers to go help out and provide for the community. And then on top of that, you do have certain instances where officers portray in the manner that we have seen for many years, dating back to Rodney King. Those riots have started, and then you look at what's been happening throughout this whole entire year.
Continuing on, talk about more officer news. Atlanta police officer was hit by a drunk driver as he conducted a traffic stop on I-20 exit ramp early Sunday morning. The accident happened at Flat Shoals Road around 3:06 p.m. as the officer was on the shoulder of the road with his patrol car lights on and wearing his reflective vest when he and the car were both struck by the driver, Antoine Machirin, 25. Antoine Machirin, 25-year-old, had struck both the officer and the car that had been pulled over. Antoine was hit with charges that I really didn't even know was possible. Antoine was hit with charges of reckless driving, hit and run, DUI, failure to report an accident, expired registration, failure to maintain a lane, and striking a fixed object. Machirin is in Fulton County Jail, and the officer who was hit is in the hospital where he is stable now. Man, if you please don't drink and drive. It ain't worth your life. It ain't worth the life of taking somebody else.
In more lighter news, it is the start of the week. It is Monday, so you guys already know what segment we like to do. It is King of the Day. After 30 long years, The Undertaker has finally made the announcement that he is going to retire from the World Wrestling Entertainment. After 30 long years of wrestling, there have been many matches, and he is like one of the most iconic / legendary characters to ever really, put on a match for thousands of people, millions of people. And he went on the mic, took the stage in the mat, and said that it is time to put The Undertaker to rest in peace. One of his most memorable matches, him and Mankind, where he literally threw the man off 30 feet from the Hell in a Cell into a table. Very iconic. Tombstone, chokeslam.
Yeah, so as Jesse said, we like to shout out men who are exuding excellence in the community. And today, a big thank you goes out to Tyler Perry, as on Saturday in Atlanta, he assisted in giving thousands of families who lined up for a chance to win a free Thanksgiving food or dinner and a Thanksgiving gift card.
And to all the Kings out there, congratulations for the amount of service that you have done to the community and the amount of time that you really put in to perfect your craft. A lot of people really look up to you. You're role models to not only the people that you live with, but also people that are thousands of miles away from you guys. Appreciate you and all the work that you have done. But with that being said, that is it for your Monday evening news. Please make sure to tune in tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. for more news and updates. And do not forget to tune in to our morning show at 10:30 a.m. for some entertainment news with BossFm.
If you would like to rewatch our shows, as always, they'll be available for replay on our BossFM app and on all of our social media platforms. Thanks again for tuning in. It's your boy, Bryson.
And it's your boy, Jesse. Hope you guys have a great day.
Wake the streets up.